Can I deduct a computer as a business expense? Now, for some of you, I could just be done with this in a minute and say yes, but let me give you all the details and exactly how to do it so it's legal. So now you got to get a pen and paper to write this down. So the three things I want to talk about is the eligibility of the computer as a business expense. What do you need to do? Number two, how do you maximize all computer-related deductions, which is where a lot of you go wrong. And number three, the misconceptions overall just about business deductions, because a lot of you have really wimpy CPAs. If at all, you think you can be one and you file your own tax return, which is ridiculous. So stop it. Now, number one, is it eligible? Can you deduct a computer? Yes. Now, what do you have to do? If you look at the IRS code, you need to use it for business. Can you put a business around anything? Yes, you can use your computer for real estate business. You can use your business for crypto. You can use your business for gaming, right? My daughter could write off her computer because she does enough gaming. You have to do it as a business, which means we got to film her and get out here on YouTube channel. So yes, you can. The one thing a lot of people don't realize is that you can actually do a depreciation schedule because it is equipment and keep track of it. The other thing I'm just going to put as an actually additive, which a lot of people don't do, is make sure if you don't have business insurance or renter's insurance or some sort of insurance, that you keep track of your equipment as you buy it. Keep a list of what you bought it for. Make sure you do actually give it to your insurance company, because if upon a fire or theft or anything, if you don't have full descriptions, you're only going to get a very small portion of the money back if it was ever destroyed or taken, or God forbid a fire or anything like that. So make sure you keep track of what you're having and keep it as an asset schedule. Everything you buy that's in the equipment column should go into your asset column. It's not an income, it's not an expense, it's an asset, and then it's depreciated on the schedule. So number two, how do you maximize all your computer deductions? Well, I'm going to start all the way with your URL. So anything online related, you can write off. And I do it very strategically because there's assets and there's liabilities in this equipment. So your URLs, your database, right? Which, by the way, if you don't have a database, would you go to askrms.com for $297? We'd love to stop screaming at all my clients about getting a right database. Spreadsheet is not a database. This is not a database. I keep this just intentionally just for some of you folks because you think this is the way you're going to run your company. That's hysterical. Welcome to the 60s. But some of you run your companies that way. But anything related, any of your landing pages, any of your additive software, anything that's going to get this machine moving, even if you added, say, an affiliate component and a bolt-on, all of this software is deductible. So all your online software, all your hardware, all of that it takes to do all your marketing is 100% deductible, 100%. You say, well, can I use it for personal use? Well, if you are going to use it, here's how I would do it. I have the company buy it, the company put it on its books as it's an asset, the companies use it all, and then if you really do use it, then you pay the company a lease or an expense fee for the use of it. That's just a simple way to do it. Because for the most part, once you become an entrepreneur, everything you're going to do is going to be a write-off for that. The one thing you do need to really pay attention to as you grow is, like I said, the URLs, the databases, my royalties, my trademarks, all of those things are held in a very different company that does business with no one but my other companies that operate with people. So I keep all my assets, high pristine assets, as anyone wealthy does, away from the public and the public knowledge. So there's a way that you'll mature as you grow into becoming a millionaire, that you'll actually manage this really well. So can you lease a computer? Yeah, you can. Same with cars. I think that's just an individual choice. I know people, especially a lot of my men clients, young men clients, that love to flip cars every year and a half. They want a brand new one. So that's usually in a better lease situation. You can just write the whole thing off. You can write off the maintenance. You can write off all the improvements. You can do the same thing with equipment. So given how fast technology changes, does it make sense to lease? Over time, I think it's going to be more expensive to do it that way, but it's completely a personal choice. It is deductible as well. So before I talk about the misconceptions of all of this, let me have you subscribe to the channel. Click the notification button. As you can see, our topics are wide. Anything money and business related is here on this channel. If it's not here, go to our comments section, put in our comments and say, would you please talk about this? And even better, come forward and actually become a client. Go to our Millionaire Intensive. It's a free day. I do it every 3 weeks. We'll teach you how to make money. We do a marketplace. You can get marketing leads, money, you put it all together. Show up and lean in and learn a lot more. So again, the big misconception is how much you're going to use it personally. So if you're just kind of dabbling in a business and you really are using it for whatever personal use, you really got to be careful about that, because that would probably go along with your whole behavior. You're probably using your home office inappropriately. There's probably a lot of stuff you're kind of right down that line where you do need to use the IRS codes. There's 81,000 pages of codes, folks. 81,000 pages in the United States. So let our teams help you structure yourself right, get your database right, get you organized properly, and please don't do your own taxes. Like, you don't know how to do them. TurboTax doesn't know how to do them. H&R Block, a lot of the small franchises, they're great for the employees of the world that just have very simple returns. Once you become an entrepreneur and you can really activate 81,000 pages of code, you need a real tax strategist, someone who's going to help you get those taxes down. If you're not in a company, you don't get the deductions. And if you're not in a company, you actually don't get down into the single digit returns. So can you get in single digit returns? Absolutely. And legally. Let us help you. If you have any questions, go to AskLoral.com. Ask a question, make a request, challenge anything I'm saying. I would love a debate and a challenge. And those happen when you go to Ask Loral every second and fourth Tuesday of the month. Part of our membership is you get to come live and we talk. I do little mini makeovers on your business and we get you moving. So we'll talk tomorrow more about taxes, business, and money.